Well, whenever it comes into understanding how we did last winter, let's revisit what we experienced last winter, talking about El Nino. Caitlin's going to talk about what we expect this year with a La Nina winter, but a El Nino winter, well, it typically means a warmer experience across the western Great Lakes and the northern extent of the United States. And we experienced some of that warmer weather, and it was able to trickle its way in through the Commonwealth of PA, as here at the Blair County Airport, we were actually tied for the warmest winter, December, January, and February, on record just shy of 36 degrees. Do we have a chance of doing that again? You have to stay tuned to find out. Talking about some of our big cities whenever it comes into the statistics, more so highlighting snowfall. We are about 4 inches below where we should be for Altoona snowfall. In Johnstown, up in the Laurel Highlands, you would expect to see more. Not necessarily the setup, nearly 20 inches below. And continuing along the Commonwealth into DuBois and State College, we were about 20 to 30 inches below where we should be whenever it comes into snowfall. Bringing it back to Altoona and highlighting it just because we have a bit more data to talk about. Over the last 15 years, we had 7 years whenever we had snowfall exceeding our average of 38 inches. But the question is, and I want to highlight how things play out for 24-25. The last 3 years, we were below average, and again, average is 38 inches. But again, the question that I want to bring Caitlin and Mark back into, do you want to experience above or below average snowfall? I want to see more snow. I'm a snow lover. That's just my case.
You know what, Zach? I would agree. I want to go skiing this year, and so I do want to see a little bit more than we had the last couple of years, and so I'm hoping for a good snow. Mark?
Well, I'm hoping for another dud of a winter. I don't like driving in it. I only had to drive through it once last winter.
That's fair. We'll see. And now one of the things we do want to highlight for this winter are the changes that the National Weather Service made to cold weather alerts. A common misconception is that extreme cold only exists when there is wind to make it feel colder, but that's not the case. And the new changes to the National Weather Service's weather alerts help to clarify that. Under the new system, instead of having separate alerts for extreme cold and wind chill, both will be labeled as extreme cold alerts. An extreme cold warning is issued when dangerously cold air temperatures or wind chill values are forecast. Another change, in the past, we've had separate alerts for freeze and hard freezes, which can be confusing. Moving forward, both will simply be called freeze alerts. Now, when a winter storm is forecast to hit, you'll see brine trucks out treating our roadways.
And it's a proactive approach to prevent snow and ice from sticking to the surface. But what exactly is in that brine, and how does it work? I asked PennDOT to explain. The goal of brine or rock salt is to lower the freezing point of water to keep ice from forming on the road surface.
We run a 50-50 anti-skid salt mixture in our trucks, and what we do is add brine in the auger box or at the spinner to that mixture, and it allows the salt to pre-activate before it hits the roadway. Gives us some additional melting capacity.
The brine solution will lower the freezing point of water down from 32 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Brine is a more effective way of coating roadways than the old method of rock salt.
We do pre-treating. It's called anti-icing, which is where you see the tankers going out prior to the storm and spraying the salt brine down ahead of the storm. And we try to do that within about 12 hours of the event, as long as the event's not going to start with a rain or a mix. So strictly for a snowing event, we do pre-treat the main highways and back roads with salt brine.
There are some cons to brine. It's more corrosive to vehicles than rock salt, so avoid driving your car too closely behind a truck when it's spraying. And after the storm, when things clear up, head to the car wash.